Dill, thank you for the sub. Your sub is an adult now. Typed a really uselessly intricate go live notification just now. Green Landscape. Well, that's a simplified version. Anyway, I found a copy that fixes the desync to some extent. It's still kind of buggy, but it'll work. I did that. I did the whole duel off stream. It took like 20 minutes. So it should be good, but I don't know how much I'm even going to play of that. I'm probably just going to do the second half mostly. We can't learn the alphabet. I got sent your Wordle. Was that real? I know you're trolling. You have to be trolling. Because you wouldn't guess that for the last one. I don't think. Unless you're like ODing. That's not for me to tell. Even if I knew it. You didn't do that! You did that on purpose. I don't believe you could possibly have done this. It's too... Anyway. What's the name of this song? You have to tell me what the name of the song is. If you don't tell me what the name of the song is, I can't continue. There's a reason I chose it. Think about it. Yes. Because we're playing a green level, so it's a green room. No one cares about my fantastic literary pairings. No one cares. I do all this effort. No one cares how green it all is. Anyway, we're playing Verdant Lanscape. This sub was created in 1999 because they thought the world was going to end. So they were like, let's give him one last good hurrah here. And then this is what they came up with. So today we're going to learn how it goes for real instead of just a passive understanding. Since I have one viewer, who would be here for me? Last viewer. Will anyone support me in this trying time? I can't do this quick. So today's gonna be really boring. Probably. I mean, not really for me, but I'm just gonna be super nuanced grinding, so I'm gonna do that crazy of runs, but it's important, I think, to get a good foundation of what you're doing before you try to get like crazy at it. But you don't want to just like guess. You don't want to guess. On a level like this, you really don't want to guess what you're doing. You want to have a very solid understanding of what it is that you're... Like, for example, you need to click tap lower blade and now in the middle. And then there's all these little things you need to know. And if you want advice on how to get good at the game, it's to pay attention to stuff like that and don't just trust it. You need to know why things are happening and how they're happening and various other stuff. You can't just depend on the force. Douglas, thank you for the over 1,000 day sub. If that's what that is. It's kind of hard to believe that 17 months. No! 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 Don't lie to me. I did the math and it's not true. I mean, there was some degree of doubt when I started. I said, if that's what that is. And then I was like, Nathan, I think we should calculate this real quick. Oh my god, I got a copy where it's not happening. That's how I fixed the duel bug. Impressed? I certainly am. It's pointer crate legal. Not that I'm submitting it to pointer crate, but it will be fine. Since I've seen records. I've seen records on the list that use it, so it's fine. It is no issue. I've been sneezing a lot lately. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I don't want to talk about it. Fine, I'll talk about it. It's allergies. Fine, I admit it. I have allergies. I don't think I've ever confessed to such thing before, but I'm allergic to things. I know it makes me weak. But it's true. I have allergies and it's embarrassing. I don't want to admit it in public, really. What if you guys all look at me differently? Even worse, what if you look at me as the same? Your vision of me never changes in your brain, and we all remain stagnant. What then? What kind of life is that, huh? I know, I'm so brave. Dude, I'm so fucking cool, really. That click is not real. There's spikes there, I guess. Okay, so click that late is good. Okay, I think I understand that. Minimum clicks challenge. I don't think I needed to click that. Would ranked streaming work? I don't know. But I feel like Zeronium would win whatever you do. Like whatever qualifications you put up, Zeronium would probably win if I had to guess. Late. Geode spread? I don't use geode mods. If you do use geode mods, I would recommend leaving my stream, because that's just not the game Rob Top intended, dude. Think about it. I don't use Mega Hack or Geode. I don't even play GD, actually. This is all simulation. Also, these icons and music are in the game, you just haven't found them yet. Rip. You're terrible. I'm better. Can't find them, can you? Game name? The Lost Scavengers of Zanzibar. Rated T for terrible. What? I guess people don't like this game very much. I thought T was rated for something else, but I guess not in this case. I don't understand, dude. It's so moved enough to catch a stream. Like back or forward? I don't actually know what time zone you are. Forgive me. I don't know anyone's time zone. I know Big Crusher is PST. I'm gonna play it like that when I get there. This part is especially odd to me, like this first corridor of clicks. Like, what do you want from me, dude? Like, are you serious? To which in response, yes, I'm serious, Nathan. I am the voice of 77%. I don't really wish you harm, but you must understand me. Of course, I don't have the patience for these little games that's playing with me. Oh, this part's so hard. No, I already fixed it. Well, I didn't do anything, but I found a way to do it. It's all necessarily not necessary. That click is the hardest part of this section, for sure. Sorry, was that too personal? Sorry. I know, I'm supposed to be more than that. Sorry. Wow, it's okay with playing this level? It's a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's definitely more jarring than you might expect, I feel like. Do I have a personality? No, not really. I'm like a wind-blowing figure. Well, I'm not the one blowing the wind, but I blow in the wind in that I let it move me. I don't possess the ability to control the wind on my whim. I'm not an airbender. That's for the Avatar, which I'm not. I keep saying that, but no one's listening to me. Okay, so this is as late as possible. You want to click this. As I said, today might be a little boring, but I need to understand everything. If you're watching the stream, I respect you. Well, I don't. Actually, my viewers are all awesome. I got AI corrected there. That's the future we live in. Now my words are getting AI corrected. I don't need that orb. Big Twitch jumped in. You can't talk to your viewers that way. If this level has one fault, it just has too kind of a heart. Wouldn't you guys agree? This level would bake cookies for you at the bake sale. And you just wouldn't even show up. What a selfish asshole you are, by the way, for that. Not showing up to Verdant Lanscape's bake sale. But no, that's all you guys do. You want to sit back and watch. But you refuse to actually participate. That'd just be too much. You're off screen. Yeah, we do have a sleep for the duel. It's called I found a copy where it is fixed. Impressed? I might be the bug fixing greatest ever player. Oh no. That's not fair. How is it not fair? It's on the list. I'm nervous. I'm so fucking nervous. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash. Ah. Oh. Dude, why didn't anyone help me? See? You're never there for me when I need you. I was nervous and no one would help me. I need new viewers. This is tough for me. Click a little bit. That was just a too little too late, dude. Moment's already passed. Wait, I don't need to hold at all there. I can just click this. I gotta do everything myself. I already switched to up arrow. I didn't switch to up arrow. This is the say advice. A famously useful device to help you and be used to you. I'm in another continent? I'll have to fix that. We'll make Pangea back again. I'll vote for a politician if they promise that somehow. I mean, I wouldn't because Pangea was terrible. Dude, Pangea was terrible. You know how Australia, like, the center of it is bad and has nothing? Imagine if that was everything. And there was, like, no, like, rivers to help or anything like that. It'd be really, 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 really bad. Stop. I didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. No one did anything. Don't play with me. Stop! No, they haven't! Even the 100 bits, Ate. No, I appreciate it, though. You think you would have them with ocean with small squares of sand interlaced? Like an 8-bit video game or something where the coast is all like rocks and then it has little like blocks of sand, or what do you even... happened with Thomas Jefferson? You weren't there, I'm not telling you. Why does everyone want to know so bad what happened to Thomas? Oh my god, dude. Okay, good, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see if I could do it from another part. Or like from a... Never mind, you guys know. I don't know if I can keep streaming today. This is hard. This is tough. You guys are doing terrible. If I had to rate you guys' score so far, I'm guessing like a 2 out of 10, honestly, overall. This is bad. I don't know how we're going to fix this, Chubb. But you guys are putting up an absolutely abysmal performance on her. No Bansid Van Gogh. I mean, didn't he have like no ear or something? Or am I thinking of like Picasso? It might be. He cut off one ear. It was Van Gogh because he was going insane. Are you sure he was going insane? Or was he just like, this will help people remember? Like, I still think about it, right? Maybe he's a genius. He'd be like, everyone's gonna remember me if I do this shit. So there's a dude from... Who are you thinking of in Monsters vs. Aliens? Dude, Monsters vs. Aliens is like an actual like hidden gem cult classic movie, dude. I loved that as a kid. I was a big fan of that movie. I like Bob. I liked all the monsters. I just thought it was fun. Why would you cut off an ear? Like, you need to use that. I don't remember how the movie goes exactly anymore, but I remember they're like, let's go to Fresno, and then she grows 100 sizes and they can't do it anymore, or something like that. I don't remember why anymore. That information's gone. Do I want to click all those? Maybe. Can I die from like clicking to... But I don't want to. Dude, fuck Giratina's second phase. End of rant. Bastard. Watch party in Shimmer City. Shimmer City. Okay, but who's tapped into the pips though? That's the new big one on the block. No one even cares about the pips, even though it's like their best one. Dude, the pips today is really funny. Why the fuck is it shaped like that? Really? That's like if like you asked like Aurora to make the pips. Dude, that's what you would get. This is too easy. You try to have you played the not today's but the last two? Don't tell me you've done that and you've done it too easy. I just don't even believe you if you say that. I know a single person that could do any of those two yesterday and the day before. The minimum time for both were like 7 minutes. No. Pips were easy until then. You gotta tap into the new ones. Well, I don't know if they're gonna be hard again, but dude, yesterday's and the day before were like actually genuinely hard. Like me and my friends, we always post our times in the like 3 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. That 2 days ago, the average was like 15 minutes or something, and we were like, it was bad news. Don't mind at night. I'm so high up. But why? I said the like Zeronium. You know Zeronium does that. No, it's not solely Zeronium. Everyone does that. Everyone does the singing voice when something like that happens. It's like human nature almost. Swing your arms from side to side. Dude, I hated Mario when I was a kid, dude, because he tried to do all these levels, and it was like, when will it be enough for you, Mario? Dude, what do you think Peach thought when, like, Peach was looking out the castle window and saw Mario, like, intentionally entering a stage over and over again to find a different path that was further away from her? Like, okay, yeah, no, Mario, yeah, you need all the collectibles. Yeah, you need to go get all the fucking... Help me! Probably pissed as hell, bro. Hey, but what are you gonna do? There's no other... This is like a matter of Monopoly. No one else is gonna help her. Why does no one else help her? There's like a million fucking toads just rush Bowser's castle. The casualties will put a very, like, sobering effect on the whole kingdom. Like, Bowser's not gonna do that again. Well, no, Bowser cares for his troops enough that he's not, like, if the toads and all the Bowserlings, like, if most of them die in battle, both of the sides would probably be pretty somber, and Bowser wouldn't do that dumb shit again. Although, no, that's not true, because back in the day, people would go to war all the time over dumb shit. Actually, they'd go to war over the exact same thing. Like a kidnapping. And, like, thousands would die, and then they would just do it again. So, actually, I shouldn't say that. But they have, like, internet now. You know what I mean? Would they do that if they had internet and they could, like, talk to each other? I don't know how much what the dice? What is that? No, what is that? No, they're like dominoes. What's up, Orochi will never come out. How are you on this fine Friday? Can anyone tell me why? Oh, we have the pips at home. We have the pips at home ass message, dude. No! Okay, good-ish. God-ish. Oh my god. I can't do that part. I don't know if I should try to grind out this run, or if I should just get as much new stuff into my brain as I can. Let me do this part at least one more time, and then the other one at least one more time. Detroit Nut's pretty good. I was like 3 flat. Is there like an archive so you can try yesterday's and the one before it? Those are the ones. There's a shimmer. I'm supposed to be the chairman of this board, but I guess not. Okay. This timing, I don't know how you're supposed to like do this with any degree of consistency, honestly. A seal? Seals are pretty cool. I think seals are my favorite animal. I think I had this conversation a while back. I do like seals. I wouldn't want to be a seal though. They look like just like a lot. You know what I mean? It could be a whole ordeal to do anything. Otters are cool. I like otters. I saw some in Seattle. And I saw a, I don't know, remember what they're called, like a pack of otters. I saw a bunch of them in Glacier Bay in Alaska. And it was like 100 of them swimming in a line. It's actually quite visually stunning, if I do say so myself. And mostly the seals would just hang out on the little glaciers floating down. Like they would hang out on the rock, on the what the hell are those things called? Icebergs, yeah. And just hang out on those. Okay, so this part is definitely way harder than the other one. No doubt about it. Or at least I'm struggling to like get a consistent feel for it. Seal is not a fitting name? Really? I think it's good. I quite like the name actually. Don't remember to click that late. Oh, you don't click that as... Okay, I need to do some practice. My understandings are flawed still on the part. So, what do I want here? I want to click this in the... If I click it too late, then I'm dead. Go more in the middle, or a little bit earlier than that, at least. Okay, this is odd, because I can click that too late also. I think it depends on how you do this green orb. I think my MO would be to click this green orb as soon as I can, pretty much, and then click that late. If that works like I think it will. Yeah, I like that. Cause that, it's almost I feel like it's almost like you can almost buffer this. Well, you can't actually buffer it, but you can pretty much buffer it if you. Well, let me actually try doing it like possible. See what it looks like. I don't know. I don't really like any of my options here actually. No passcodes and shit. Yeah, this timing, and then I think after this it's pretty easy, but that timing is odd to me. I don't really have a good read on how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, all these timings are pretty self-explanatory. This is my next grind. It will take me 8 months. And I might have to sacrifice a few of you. Is there any volunteers? If push comes to shove? Or I might have to do this the hard way again. I still don't like that I don't really get this. Like a good way to do this. Please, I don't want to take midterms. It's not what we're volunteering you. Have you ever heard that word used like that? It is real. It's kind of not right though, like that we use that word like that, but technically it is real. Like when you volunteer someone, you're doing it without their volition. Which is kind of odd. But I didn't make the language. Sorry, I just like how the ship looks. I keep playing it. I mean, look at it. It's pretty visually stunning. I feel like the way that the spikes look. For some reason, I feel like it's more likely that I died on that ship than I normally would die to an end of a level, but I don't know. Still pretty unlikely that I died on that ship, but nothing possible. Without what? Pause buffering? What level? What? That's a way? What does that even, what was that? I don't even know though you could die to whatever that was. Yeah, I thought you just buffer the orb, dude. It's odd. That click is... Oh, Orbium! Right. I remember Orbium from before, when we used to talk about that. Good times, good times. The race to verify Orbium. It all started on a relatively well-known Geometry Dash player stream, Npesta. He was doing random challenges when he came across one that didn't look quite like the others. I don't know why that ship does that still, or like what I would do to stop it. Like, why is it so... Like, I don't really want to ride the bottom of that, like, spike there, or the top of it, I guess. Because I really think that'd be a bad idea. For obvious reasons. Oops. I don't know. I think this is how it works. I don't believe Orbium is possible without it, but I guess we'll see. It'd be cool to see that. I knew it. The moment I clicked, it was like... It's not good. If you consider that I could be clay, I don't know, I'd be a pretty weak formation then. Don't I have to go in a kiln then? I think I remember. I guess I wouldn't be so open if I was made of clay. I wouldn't tell you I was made of clay. And maybe I'm stop motion animated. Just like really goodly done. What even is silt? Huh? I don't even know what it is. Like, I know what it is, I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? What? It's happened again. Okay, I guess I need to figure out what's happening there. I just automatically assumed. So, in order to be dying here, what needs to be true? If I click this black up as soon as possible, does it kill me? No. So then it must be late as possible. Yes. Okay. But instead of that, can I just... Yeah, I'd probably just time my click and I'll be fine. I don't want to go in the extractinator. That's not some shit Doofenshmirtz would make. And what would it extract? There's nothing to extract from me. I'm not an extractable resource. Determination. Well, I guess I am a human, right? Humans have that. That's how the theories go. The theories. I'm like 95% sure I'm human. I don't want to, yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. Maybe I do want to do that, though. No, it's too awkward to then do it with that click. Click that later. Yeah, I'm not just 2D. I have 3 dimensions to me. Isn't it weird that I'm the one streaming and you guys are watching? Like, what are we doing, guys? Anything about that? Like, what the fuck am I even doing? Like, oh yeah, I sit in front of this computer and then these people coalesce and that's just how it works. Why am I the one in... Like, why anyone, like, why is it me in this one position? It feels like it should be not that way. I got all the coins. Me and the green Pippins? I'm not a... In the old days, you wouldn't call me that. In the old days, you'd be like, I respect you, but now it's all, you're the green Pippins. I click lol 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 lol. What is batat? The green Pippins, that's his name? Alright, there's only one of them. In theory, I mean, there could be more. Is he shiny? Okay, enough of this. I wanted to get that, but... I shouldn't waste my whole stream on it. This is definitely the hardest part of the second half, like this thing. Although, I don't know if it's actually that hard. But it definitely feels like a challenge right now. I was thinking last night maybe I want to do this in one click, but I'm not sure. Because, like, that's, like, a consistent thing, but, like, I think it's just too hard. Obviously, there's some variability when it comes to doing it in 2 clicks, but I think I'll take on that risk. I just do it low and then do 2 fast clicks. Probably. Apparently, I can't eat ice cream anymore. I mean, I do occasionally, but I'm pretty diabetic, so I can't really, like... I don't feel good about it, you know what I mean? Like, I could do it, but I don't feel good about it. Like, I feel guilty, like I'm committing some sort of, like, offense. Which is, I mean, kind of true. I really should not be doing that. I'm gonna make my blood sugar go through the roof. This part I was actually pretty curious about because I've had a lot here. It's kind of tough living in America because there's just so much sugar in everything. You know what I mean? It's like they want you to be diabetic. I didn't even eat a lot of stuff with sugar in the first place. So that's not why I'm diabetic. It's I'm just genetically fucked. But still, it makes it really hard when you're eating out to make good choices. You know what I mean? So I try to avoid eating out because I don't know what I'm eating and it could cause me issues. I mean, I do think a large chunk of, like, medical bills are due to... Why do we always do this? We start out with a bunch of nonsense, and then all of a sudden I'm talking about the state of the U.S. economy. Like, every single time this happens, and it's, like, exactly this far into the stream. But then I'm like, now let's talk about this one now. The problem is, it's just how it is. I don't know. How it must be. But yeah, I mean, a lot of doctors make a lot of money off people's lifestyle choices and then prescribing them medications and doctor visits for their own choices. And the U.S. does not make it easy. But I mean, the U.S. is a land of conflicting forces. Like, the whole reason that we put, like, nutritional information on food in the first place is because we wanted people to be more informed. Like, there were people in the government that did that, right? Like, that happened. But there's also people that do the opposite. But no, I don't know how much of the sugar is related to that as much as it is just stuff sells better when there's more sugar in it. You know what I mean? It's hard to say, like, really how much of it is just that. Mermaid, Superman, or they're the same one, I thought. I don't know much about the Superman stuff. Yeah, whatever the cheapest thing. The cheapest thing, like, I don't know how much of America is evil straight up. I mean, what I'm about to say could be construed as evil, and I might agree even. But whatever the cheapest, most effective way to do anything is, we're gonna do it as a country. Even if it means, like, doing bad things to the people that live in it. If it sells well and it's cheap to produce, that's the best way in America's world. No, if you ask a question, it's gonna go bad for you. I'm not gonna say how it's gonna go bad, but you know how survive the disaster is multiple disasters? Let's just say there's a wheel. And you're not gonna know which one you're gonna get till it happens. . This level's really not my skill set. This is tough. I'm not good at these sort of like free-flowing, fast ones. Oh, that's your alt. I'm impressed how much your alt looks like your other one. I don't know you could have an alt that was the same, but it is 2025. Lots of things that happen in 2025. All this woke. Woke, woke, woke. Yeah, this is definitely the hard one. Let's seriously figure out anything about it. I mean, I think I just don't want to click these that fast, but I can't click them slow either, because you can't hit that, obviously. Maybe I want to click the game like late, and then just let it ride from there. Like, I'll be fine if I do it. I think so, yeah, honestly. What game is this? I am a viewer of you, Nathan. Hello, hello. I want to know what game this is. We don't know. This is Baccarat. It's changed quite a lot recently, but it has been around for a really long time. You can't blame a game that's been around that long for not remaining the same. You want some variety too. That's all I'm saying. Dude, the makers of chess aren't around anymore. Isn't that crazy? I don't know that. I guess not. I guess I don't know. Dude, do we have like... Is there a John Chess? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be John Chess. It'd be like Chess Wong or something. It's definitely Chinese. It's been around long enough. No other way. It's like definitely... Chess is Chinese, right? It's gotta be. Everything that old is Chinese. There's no other thing then. There's only Chinese. Actually, I don't know how old. I don't know. I actually don't know how old chess is, to be honest with you. Is Indian really? I guess India's also been around for. I know very little about how long India's been around for. Like as a place. You're old and aren't Chinese? What's up with that? I'm sorry. I'll be both or neither. This part is so confusing. What the fuck? No, it's just like... It's not even that. It's like this area specifically is like undoable world. Like now, like you see all the stuff I'm trying to. Like it feels like you should be able to just click and it works, but it's not true. This is hard. Modern chess originally international. What the fuck? Really? Australia? No. Like modern chess, I know what you're saying, but like there's actually no one. Or were they just that bored? I mean, like maybe. It's been around. Wait, can someone actually answer my question? I'm curious, like how long civilization's been in India for, and like stuff like that. I need to know these things. (7,000 BC). I mean, it's pretty close. India's pretty close to the Fertile Crescent, right? Like, not super close, but close enough, all things considered, that it would be one of the first places. And then what happened with China was probably just like, China's like got like almost like natural fortifications, so they were kind of like sequestered in their own little place for a while, and that caused all the other weird shit to happen. It's just interesting when like a place develops so like different than the other place around it because of that seclusion. You die to this. A million years no food and water for you. I don't know about this. You guys need to grow up, maybe. This is embarrassing. A lot of you guys are adults, you know that? And you're sitting and watching this guy play a kid's game. Making comments on that's weird. Is that not odd? Like, does that not strike anyone as odd? Right there. I'm not playing it. I mean, we already established that I'm barely real, right? So I get a pass, I think. Welcome to the stream, Verty, or maybe Werty. Maybe you don't want me to notice the gap in between. Like the tooth. Ignore Fanky King. Lesson 1, ignore this guy. Fanky King's just trying to get a rise out of you. You ever heard that phrase? Well, it was made to describe this guy, what he does, so be aware of him. I don't understand this click. Fanky King's this guy that, like, I wish I could ban, but can't because I don't know. It's one of those situations. Everyone knows this kind of situations. Everybody. Us. We. He's 13 bans. They're not doing so good, man. Okay, so pretty much as early as you can click how you want to do it, I think. Yeah. Oh, that grid up's so evil because you don't think about it. You like can't die to it most of the time. This part is definitely the most nuanced heavy in the entire level. Even more so than the duel, I think. Well, I don't know. Dude is crabs. What do you do initially to get banned? I think he was in the situation where it was him and some others in this camp. It was like a summer camp, right? But they didn't bring a lot of food because they were out in like the middle of nowhere. But they still didn't because, you know. And what happened was they only had a limited amount of supplies. And Fanky King went in the middle of the night, by the way. Middle of the night, like this is crazy. He went to where the food supplies were and just ate all of them. And then woke up the next day, right? And was like, everyone was like, where happened to the food supplies? And he was like, I don't know what happened to them. And everyone was so fucking mad at him, dude. So I just had to ban him. Of course, I knew about all that happening because, you know, I'm the streamer. But that is scary. They do be so selfish like that. So make what you will of his character. That's all I'm saying. The 8th ban was for dodging the draft. I had to. The government told me I had to. I didn't want to do that one. Just so you all know, while we're all joking here, my brain is like actually running, like I'm like actually like overclocking my brain. I don't know if you can tell, trying to like figure out how this level is played. This is ridiculous. This is so challenging. This is like, there's just so much happening here. This is ridiculous. Like the amount of effort I'm putting into this is unbelievably large. Collect, bro. I can do the dual watch. Or I can't actually, but I could try to learn it. Well, no, I did learn it. I didn't. I only did it once, so I don't really know it that well. I know you'd be like this or something. I feel bad. There's all these eyes watching me. Isn't that scary, guys? What if you guys are malicious eyes that are misaligned? It's not totally fixed, but it works better. Why not? What happened? Keyboard broke? I'm sorry. We'll buy you a new one. Is it okay if it's membrane and also a leapfrog controller? Oops. Mettspend? Mettspend. Dude, what the hell does metrosexual mean? I know that's a real word, but I don't remember what it means. Or if it's even used at all anymore. But I know it existed. Like 100%. Oh my god. It can't be like that. Is anyone capable of not bullshitting? It has to be because I don't hear it anymore. I don't think it can be anything good, yeah. My brain's gut thinking. Okay, well, I need to take a break from the hard parts. Dude, this is actually frying my brain, dude. This is ridiculous, dude. Oh my god. This is gonna be the hardest day, though, since chill. I knew what I was signing up for. Wow, this is a lot. It's a lot. This is so much. By this day, Tech probably already beat the level, if I had to guess. Something makes you think you know how it works, and then it doesn't. Yeah, that's almost because it's just all the big nuance. Like, it's so tough. I'm pretty good at nuances, though. But, like, yeah. The whole level's a gigantic nuance. But I can only tolerate it for so long, like, the learning phase. Also, what? How am I doing there? He beat this! I know he beat this! Don't play with me. You might not like the games that I play. Was that menacing? You guys afraid of me now? Not yet. I guess I'll work for it harder. Yeah, because rest in peace is Nuance Infinity World. Like the gap in nuance farming from this to RIP is like the gap from like Amalgam to this in terms of how many nuances there are. Like, it's so, like, it's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that came from, but there's that part. For all parties to see. You take a break from so starting to delete like 50. Yeah, like, it's like, you have to play it every day, dude. Like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I recognized that I wasn't capable of storing the amount of information in the short term that I needed to do in order to be level. I knew I could not do it. It would have taken me forever. It's like top 15, dude. Or at least the state it was. No matter what I did to it, it was top 15. Like, it was like stuck at top 15 no matter what I changed. I think your sense of time works differently than if you've been waiting for this stream for that long. But I don't know. I'm not really a time expert. Yeah, and you're like way better than me, I think. I don't remember your hardest, but I think you're way better than me. Oh my god, dude, that reminds me. Oh my god. Dude, fuck. Okay, I'll take a break from the game for a second. Dude, okay, so this is a bridge story. Last night, so remember, I'm going to explain this for those who don't know. There are skill roles. There is member, pristine, prime, private, premium. I am private, right? And the way you go to the next rank is you do vouch duels against a council of people that judge your skill, like some weird fucking like ancient Roman shit. I don't know why we do it that way, but that's what we do. And because I'm private, I'm not allowed to help with pristine vouch duels, but I am allowed to help for prime vouch duels, which is the rank below mine. I'm allowed to help for this. And I don't like helping other people with vouch duels because they take so long. What happens is the councils will open a queue, and then people join the queue, and it can take, because bridge games can last up to 15 minutes, and if they bet to 3, that's half an hour, right? Even if you're like fizzing the queue, that could be forever. I mean, that could be a really long time. So initially, this guy messaged me last night and was like, I need your help with this vouch duel. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. No. And they're like, why? I was like, because every time I do this, it takes 100,000 years to get a queue, and then it's for no reason. I get so bored waiting. But he's like, dude, please, we'll just play twos until while we wait. And it won't take that long. And for some reason, I was like, sure, yes. I'll do it. I'll help you out. I don't know why I did that. I should have just said no and just stopped doing it because I knew it was going to be this whole thing. That was 2 hours before the duel started, by the way. Let me just say that much. Like, actual real-life 2 hours passed before agreeing to help this guy with this vouch duel and the beginning of that vouch duel. So, almost my entire time on, was sitting in this fucking queue, and we were playing twos. No, okay. The real insidious part was we were first in queue for a full hour of that, and the councils like kept tying and best of threeing. They're like, we have to keep dueling these guys. Like, dude, if your council just moved, like, I'm not sitting in this. Oh my god. So I'm playing with this guy in doubles for like literally 2 hours waiting for the queue to get, and we finally queue after God knows how long. And so I'm like, finally, let's go. I am very good at the game, luckily. So we were able to 5-2 them, no problem. I was like, he's gonna get the vouch. Nope, because the opposing council was like, sorry, Npesta, you're too good to play with that teammate for some unknown reason that I made up right now. So actually, the whole thing was for nothing. Yes, dude! Thank God I waited 2 hours in that queue just for it to not fucking matter because I was too good for the vouch duel. Oh my, I'm never helping another motherfucker ever again. I don't care if Barack Obama gets on and he's like, I need your help. I'm not fucking helping no one. It's like literally, that was my whole night. Gone to that one event, and apparently I've never been told I was too good to help with the vouch duel. That's possible? I didn't know you could do that. Why are you not good enough to stop me? Like, what do you mean? Are you council? You can't stop me? I'm too good? I play with a... I'm like, ugh. Actually fucking so much time gone to that. I did not know you could get not vouch for your teammate being too good. Like, that's crazy. I was in the party till like shit. I guess I should have tried less. I don't know, like what do I even take from this? If I had tried less and we barely won, would we have gotten the vouch yet, or what would have? So now, if I ever deal with that situation again, I'm just gonna try mid and then like let it go so it's like 5-4, so they think it's close, and then yeah. If God is real, he'd be way better than me in bridge rules. No, this happened last night. I'm sure similar stories have happened, but like, wow, I cannot believe I wasted all that fucking time to be too good for the vouch duel. I'm never get anybody ever again. Like, that's just crazy. That time really comes out, dude. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the guy I was actually playing with, right? Because like, that just sucks. I wonder if he ever got the vouch. I just got off after hearing that. I was like, you're too good. I was like, I'm too good. See ya. Goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm not waiting for this ever again. So every time I see that message, I want to say it out loud. Like, I don't know why. It's like a gut instinct to say it every time I see a message. That might be your best work, Zurich, across all of time and space. It's awkward. No, green on green is not that bad for this level. It's not like, because like there's not a lot of like. Oh. You're ruining this stream actively. At least I'm pretty sure you are. I'm not actually sure. Just hit the saw blade, really. Why not? Oh, you want to see something? And you'll never unsee it. There's a giant green flame at the side of the duel. Like it takes up the entire screen. It's massive. I noticed that when I was doing it off stream, I was doing this duel. I was like, wait a second. I'm sorry if I ruined your experience. Actually, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. You can't talk to me that way. I don't know in which way you're talking, but you can't do it. That much certainty. Yes, that's why I mentioned it. Now my brain's permanently looking at it. Like 10 minutes of my brain is permanently looking at the flame the whole time I play that part now. GD streams is just gambling for viewers, like if I beat it or not. I guess. I don't think that's what I do here, though. I mean, Zeronium's stream right now is only just playing a Bits of Darkness. Normally it's not like that. I think we're our own thing. Although I've definitely been in gambling, GD gambling streams. Novel Boy's Bloodlust streams are very much like that in my eyes, because he barely even said anything. It was just like, does he do it or not? But I try to provide value beyond just the game. I would say most GD streams are not. Some are. Like Doggy's pretty streams are very gambly. I wouldn't say Zoink streams are, because he's not playing anything that hard right now, so he's just chilling mostly when he plays. Plus, if Zoink has the shiny charm enabled. If you watch him, he just gets far every 5 seconds. So. Like I watched Zoink play Midnight, and whenever you looked at the screen, it was at 50% from 0. Like okay. Not really. No, I wouldn't say you can do that. I cannot lock in and GD that hard, I just did not care enough. That click is evil, because it just happens, dude. Alright, let me work my way back again. I think this is wise. Yeah, Zoink is chill. But Zoink's also just older. Like, I don't hate Pop-Off because he's like fucking 15 or something. I can't hate a 15-year-old, like, really. Like, just being 15. No, I'm saying Pop-Off is 15, yeah. No, Zoink is about to be like 18. There's a big difference. 15 versus that is much different. No, Zoink is like 17. That's probably why he's normal. I remember Verdant Lanscape, I was playing it, and then I mysteriously died tomorrow, and it was weird, and then it started a murder mystery. Yeah, teenagers are gonna be teenagers. That's just how it goes, man. And I mean, like, you're still kind of like that at 17, but you can be, like, normal. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, you can, like, adapt to different situations. Like, socially. And then it's more normal. At least that's what it was like for me. Oh, I was gonna dedicate that attempt to Xerix, but he's failed me once again. Just like always. I still look back at messages I sent when I was like, even like 19, and I'm like, dude, really? Although since 20, I've kind of stabilized out. It's been me since then. Maybe when I'm old, I'll look back at my messages from now and be like, that was weird, but the change is slower now, so I just don't notice it on that scale, I guess, if it's like that. And also, I'm old, dude. Like in that sense. Plus, the thing is, like, especially when I hit 25, my brain's done developing, right? That's the end. So any changes that come after that just come from environmental and, like, situational events. If that makes any sense. Yeah, regions of the brain stop growing. I mean, neuroplasticity is related to that to some extent, but not really, like, the same thing. Just because it stops development doesn't mean you can't, like, learn new things good. It just more means that, like, sections of your brain are no longer in production. The parts of your brain that work on learning new things is still there and it works. It still exists. The Gorgons. I think there was this guy that was like in his 40s to beat Shardscapes. He was like Korean or something. Yeah, I don't ever see Aeon slowing down. Or I guess not slowing. Aeon's just like a really, like, he's just like a glacier. He's never gonna stop doing what he does. It ever takes him a while. Well, if Aeon is on a thumbnail of wrinkles, you'll have wrinkles too. Those wrinkles don't come in until you're like fucking 60. Or maybe 50. But if he has wrinkles, we all have wrinkles. We're not all that different. Like, we're not so distinct. I think that's technically true, Birdie. Like 2030 is a long while away. Well, Ann doesn't have a large presence. Like, he doesn't really upload that much. Like, he uploads some YouTube videos, but he just kind of stays in his own lane. Like, he doesn't have a Twitter presence or anything. He just does it. But what was Ann's hardest in 2020? Now he has to be beating Davis really hard. That I need to stop dying there. Genos is actually gonna fall off the list like next year, if it even survives that long. Well, it'll make it to next year, but it won't make it any further. Which is weird, but it's coming. I cannot like do this right now. Like all of a sudden, every timing is hard. Like, I don't know a single thing in this level actually works yet. Or will I ever, like, one of those situations. Like, you can die to that click. Didn't know that. Whew. Okay, let's actually think about it. Literally every single click here. So, I know that click is like that. I don't think I'm out as much outside of that. Can I buffer this? Is there any situation I cannot buffer this? No. Good. Like, we're gonna really look through every single thing here. Can you buffer this? Yes? Yeah. You can buffer that, and then this is like as late as possible for the most part. Kinos extension. That was the joke back in the day. That light green is blinding. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. This was a lot, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely... Oops, what the fuck did I hit that for? Arabis extension. New menu. Apparently we can open that menu. I don't know anything. You can't buffer that because sometimes you die there. Like, you can't know anything about this level. This level doesn't let you know anything about it. Just straight up. I still like that kind of ship movement. Like that ship at the end of Erebus. I still think that sort of stuff's really fun. I want to, but I'm just so, like, I can't find any time for it. If I want to do the stuff I'm doing. It's kind of insane how much time Japanese takes up in my day now. I'm not very good at it. I'm realizing. I
I'm learning Japanese. At least I'm putting in a lot of hours, more so than I would expect. And, I mean, I'm not doing bad, but like, I'm putting in like maybe legitimately 3 hours a day and have been for like a month. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'm what I should expect. No, there's no foliage.
Is that? No, it looks like island, but it has a thing on the top. It's not Tori. Bird. It could be bird. It could be island. I don't know any other kanji that look like that though. That have that like ending thing. I'm a guy. Ivy. Ooh, that's interesting. I haven't run into that one. I mean, I suppose it makes sense that I run into that one. But that is really cool. I might run into it. I'm doing the N3 vocab now, so I might run into that. That sounds like it vaguely could be an N3 word to me. Or maybe it's N2. No, I do not. I'm asexual, so I like nothing. That click is la 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 la. No, I've never seen a Yada remake. I don't think it exists. Nor do I think it could be pulled off with any degree of, like, talent. I think Yada's already basically, like, the perfect level. No, I hate money, too. That's my problem. I don't like anything, like, the way that people like anything. So how does anything get done? But is that philosophical? You're supposed to want something in life, or else it's hard. That's what they always say. It's fun. This one was fun, but it is frying my brain. Like, actually. But it'll get better. It'll get better in the future. But, like, wow. This is not a level I can, like, do in, like, a few days. Like, this will take me a while to... If I want to do it without losing my sanity, which I prefer to do. Keep, I should say. That timing got me again. Yeah, that's why I thought it might be bird. But I knew it wasn't because I've never seen that little thing on the top on it before. Nice, dude. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I agree that 62 to 100 is probably the easiest part. But it's not like it matters yet because I'm just dying to not knowing the nuances, you know what I mean? Like, what's hard and what's not doesn't actually
have any real effect yet on my experience. Does that make sense? Because right now it's literally just I'm dying because I don't know what it wants yet. I don't want to be blue. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, this is definitely the most nuance heavy part. I think I agree, if that's what you're saying. In real. Yeah, this area is nuts. It is forever. Got something to say, I feel like. Whereas the other part, I'm already starting to feel like I have some grasp on the understanding of what needs to happen, and then once I have that, I'll be able to do it most times. I think. Only time will tell, realistically. And there's still some stuff in the last 63 to 100 run that I think I might die to. Pretty much as late as possible on these is good.
Although I don't like that ship click. It's evil.
Like this click is just maniacally evil, I think. Did people do it like that? I never thought about that. No, there's no way. I'm like falling off the block in a weird way. Why aren't I a dragon? Because I didn't eat the dragon's tear or whatever that game's about. I don't remember anymore. Doesn't sound so bad though. Aimlessly floating around as a dragon for thousands of years, whatever. Sure. This part right here is the one, dude. Like, what is this? This area is so evil. That click is like weird on the slope. I don't know. I'm not so worried about the drop, actually, low-key. I probably should be, but I'm not. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about this and to the end. Is what I'm actually worried about with this little. Because I feel like eventually I can just spam attempts to the drop whenever I want, and I'll pass it enough, but then this part is going to do what it does. I mean like the duel, sorry. This is not Dog 2. That level's so fucking... Never play that dog shit ass level, dude. That level's evil and wants you to pay. Doc 2-2. 2-2. Like the meme from Deltarune. Dude, people who haven't played the game totally won't get that one, dude. We're so in the know. Dude. No one knows the stuff we know. Has anyone even played Deltarune before, or is it not? Is it just me? Because I feel like it's kind of a deep cut, low-key. Like, I don't feel like many people have heard of it. Everyone's heard of Undertale, but the sequel? Undertale's less forgotten, brother. Wait, no, that's the wrong wording. Yeah, don't play Deltarune, shit. Don't play it. Honestly, it's embarrassing. And Toby even thought that people want another one. It's just like dun 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 dun. No, because it's emotion bait. It's like, look, the music's playing and it's sad, so aren't you sad? Feel something, bitch. Like, why is it? It insists upon itself. Dude, it insists upon itself is actually a useless piece of critique, I feel like. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, it was made to be a joke in a Family Guy episode, but I feel like it's real, like, when I see it. I don't know how to describe it. Vincent's Landgate. That's the famous list level Vincent's Landgate. I remember that level. The reviews are mixed, and they still are. That's okay. Excuse me. It brought me no pleasure to bring you that burp. That burp was a sad burp, filled with melancholy and other. I never knew what Bogo's Vintage was about. I don't even remember what year it was. Couldn't tell you. Burps are painful because they're all just like vile for me. Because I don't drink anything acidic or like anything, but they're not fun. That's why they sound so fucking weird. Whatever. No, I clicked too early, really? I'm on Windows 11. I don't like it that much. I thought Windows 10 was okay. I can't describe what exactly I don't like on Windows 11, except that it feels like it has a lot of bloat, and my stuff doesn't run as fast as I think it should and used to. And also, it just feels fucking impossible to find anything on my computer that I'm looking for. It's kind of glow slop. Yeah, like it just feels so bloated. That's like my main complaint with it. It's not nearly as bad as like Windows 7 to Windows 8 or anything like that. Like it's definitely serviceable. And it's just annoying because so much of the Windows 11 stuff is the stuff that I will never use, nor do I ever want to see ever again. I don't like the UI that much either. Yo, Becca, thank you for the 8 gift subs. It's an oddly specific number, but thank you. I appreciate that. Congratulations to all of you lucky winners. I'm not verifying Orbium. Why is that what that means? Are you guys' heads screwed on right? 8 subs equals Orbium verification. Is that what the title says? That's not, I'm not complicit in this fucking bullshit. Stop, I'm not doing that shit. No, I don't. And if I actually wrote that text, then yes, I would do it. But I didn't write that. I'm not doing that. I legally have to do shit. Fuck you. You all need to apologize to the person who gifted that amount of subs. Now, all of you. You're all complicit in this bullshit. I'm not doing that. I modded the person who wrote that. That is not how it works. You all need to pay. That click is impossible. I'm in line to you. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you. Why am I being turned on? I mean, now we're scamming. We're just scamming people now because of this. I'm not doing any. I can't do Orbium. I can't. It's not a matter. It's not like you fucking asked me to, like, beat Tidal Wave or anything. Becca, thank you for the gift sub. Like it's a different. Like, there's no way to beat Orbium. There's no way to do it. I don't think. You're asking me to find my own name in the Library of Babel with no search tools. That's what you're telling me to do. There's no amount of subs I can do that for. I just won't fucking find it. Like, it's not doable. I know, I'll find him, it'll take forever. You're missing the point. Of course, Eddie, it's possible, it just won't happen. The next time I load Legends Arceus, every Pokemon in front of me is gonna be shiny. Like, that's what you're asking me to do. Like, reload until you see that. Can the Giratina that comes out of that fucking portal be shiny? Probably not. That would ruin me. Fuck that! Fuck! Like, ugh. I also cannot do this part, by the way. If that was not apparent. I don't know what shiny lock on Arceus. Or even how to shiny hunt at all. Really, you just walk around. I don't know what to do. What is wrong with this part in the middle, bro? I think that, yeah, I think the problem is I just need to hold this. I'm probably gonna get it, but not like immediately. Also, I heard it's gonna run shut on the Switch one, but I still don't think I don't think I'm gonna get a Switch 2, maybe ever. If they drop a game that I really want to play, then I'll get it. And then retroactively play all the other stuff that I only kind of wanted to play. It'd be cool to do my Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom replay through in Japanese on the new version, but not enough to want to do it. I cannot believe you guys scammed someone out of 8 gift subs. And do not say it's my fault. I cannot believe you guys are, like, you guys are moving crazy. That's nuts, dude. That's easy from there. Shut the fuck, you're right. I didn't care that I got scammed. Dude, okay, but like, imagine someone did care. Like, a lot. We can't just scam random people, dude. We can't do that. We're lucky Beckett's chill. We're gonna be fucking bad, dude. No, I won't. Thank you for being chill. I don't know why we're scamming people. I didn't know we smart. No, I didn't agree with anything. I do not endorse whatever the woke moral is. Shut the fuck up. I'm not doing anything. You people. I don't care if I'm not complicit in whatever the poll's saying. Orbium. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm not playing fucking Orbium. You can't get me to open that level. Well, off, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. You said you would. Yeah, man. That's what I did. That's what I do. I'm on part the beginning now. I'm actually making no headway with that part. That part is crazy. They said it's 60 to 100 or whatever. It's not nothing. It's really not. I feel like it's hard. Especially in the way that the nuances are. It's not an easy part. I just can't believe how much of an issue this level has become in such a short amount of time. Like, how have we... Did you know? Was this your plan all along? Am I being played like a fiddle? You just made some blatantly impossible bullshit. I can't be. You're not that... The people have lost their power. You never have... This isn't the government! I'm a dictator. How did I not die? What? Dude! Free Duolingo? Don't use Duolingo if you're learning a real language. It's evil. Fuck that green bird. Look who it is. Look who it is. You were there. I told the story about how I waited an hour or something in a queue just to be too good, and then we didn't get to do it. Remember that story? That was fun. I'm never, ever agreeing to help anything ever again. Because it wouldn't even matter if it did. Like, I can't help because I'll just... Good ship movement. You're really good at this game, Nathan. Thank you. Oh. I do think the idea behind Duolingo is good. Language learning is hard business, though. In today's day and age, less and less people are learning language than ever, if I had to guess, right? When you probably agree. Like, at least less and less people would have more, like, interest in doing it. So any, like, up and coming... I feel like learning a language has consistently been on the down trend ever since... Starting with the internet. I mean, before that, people were probably learning languages all the time, right? Because they had to, so no other way to do it. And then people stopped doing it. And then from there, the majority of people doing it were doing it because they're moving somewhere that they had to know it for daily life. And now, the majority of language learners are just hobbyists, I feel like. People like myself. That's why I cannot recommend Bun Pro enough. It is fantastic, and they're constantly adding new shit. It's awesome. So, like, it's awesome for an app like that to care as much as they do and to constantly be updated. Big fan. Heavy vouch. If I ever got a sponsorship offer from them, I would take it. Like, I really respect what they do. And I would be literally nowhere without them. But, like, I don't know if, like, other languages have apps that are that cool. You know what I mean? It's an app called Bun Pro. It's heavily vouched by me. It's fantastic. I love it. But, like, yeah, but, like, I don't think there's, like, apps like that for other ones. You know what I mean? I have some questions. I have some questions that only that part can answer for me. But yeah, the reason the Duolingo is working is because it's not a language learning app, right? It's a pseudo language learning app. It's mostly just dopamine feed world. I don't really understand this click. But you kind of have to like be interesting to people now. But they're not really learning anything. So like, I mean, time and time, we can have this conversation all day long, and I'm sure all of you will agree with me. You don't really learn anything from Duolingo. Like, I guess you learn certain words and phrases maybe, but you're not really getting a grasp on it in any way that really matters. So I don't know. Maybe I only care because it's like a hobby of mine, but I do think language learning is good for people, like honestly. At least, like, people always say, you know what I mean? They always say to do these things, like eat right, sleep good, blah, blah, blah. I do agree with the sleep good thing, and the eat right. I mean, I do all that, but really the only thing that's ever really made a true difference in my brain was learning a language. Like, that's the first time like, people said, oh, this thing's so good for you, and then I did it, and it actually was that good for me, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like it's something that's good for your health. But I mean, I do it way too much, but because I have a goal. No, I would have. I mean, my grandparents were all Slovak, but they never spoke any. They're both Slovakian, but they never spoke any, you know what I mean? Second generation here, so. No, I mean, too much of a good thing is true always, but for Japanese it would just be burnout, which I have experienced. So I know my limits now better. I do think it's good. It's really good for the brain. I wish there were other stuff that was that useful for me. What do you get? I wanted this pre-drop so bad. This pre-drop really seems like it's gonna get be an issue. I feel like maybe I'm mistaken, but it feels to me as though I'm gonna have an issue with this pre-drop. Just mostly in the cooking, honestly. I had a lot of pierogi-based stuff. A lot of potato-based stuff. But I can't eat a lot of. I can still have potato stuff, but I can't eat pierogies. Gluten, flour. I'm trying. So I found out the most words I can learn in the reason that I spend so much of my day learning Japanese is I'm learning 30 words a day, and to keep 30 words into my brain a day and like actually have them matter, I need to do like 3 hours a day on average to like fully keep them in my brain. Obviously, I can just learn them and then like vaguely recall them in a very short amount of time, but to actually know them. And the past week. No, actually, no. For the past 45 days, I've been learning 30 words a day. I took a break in the middle after I finished N4. So I've been doing good. And when I started Legends Arceus, I literally knew nothing. And now I know, like, I can understand almost every sentence. So I know I'm making progress, but it feels so slow. And still... But, I mean, sometimes I get tripped up, but then I translate, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't have known that, ever. Like, I remember I translated some shit I didn't know, and it was like the crescent of the third moon, and I was like, yeah, you win. I don't know what... Like, I was never... I don't know, I could have been doing this another year, I don't think I would have gotten that. Crescent. They were talking about Cresselia and some bullshit about how you'll have crazy dreams or something. I barely know because it was a bunch of bullshit and I couldn't read it. I then took a photo of Cresselia and then drew a circle around it, and I've been sending that in group chats incessantly for like 2 days. I don't know why. No, you dumbass! I died to the... I fucking... Oh. So close to my goal. Close but no cigar. Level 2 runs, yay! That's what it means. I need to actually place a star position there. Wait, I have one there. It's pretty good, but I don't think I'll enjoy the benefits for another day, probably. Or, like, I'll take till day 4 till I'm really having fun with it. Because right now, it's just so much learning. I wish I could get into more creative hobbies, but I'm really bad. Like, I've done pretty well for myself, but I still have really, really bad ADHD. And the problem with that is, it's really hard to do things that don't have a clear cut. This is what you do next. Does that make sense? Like, and the creative stuff is very hard to, like, see an easy path to, like, do this. I can force myself to do stuff, but I can't make my, like, I can't care enough to find some other way, to find some other pathway. With Japanese, it's like, well, you have these 30 words and you have to. And I'm like, yeah, I have to. There's the words. I hate medication. Also, I'm very physically ill, and anything that I add to the concoction of bullshit in my body will probably make it worse. My body is incredibly unstable as it is. I don't think I want to even try. And then even if it does work, then what? Then I'm relying on a new thing for the rest of my life? No. And people say, no, but you can only take it when you need to. Nope. I'd go insane. Every day has to be the same or I go insane. For the most part. It's either all changing or none of it is. You understand? Like, when I'm going on vacation, I don't tweak out because it's like, for the next 2 weeks, every day is going to be random bullshit. And you're like, yeah, that's just how it is. But on normal days, it has to be the same. And if I have days where it's like, oh, today I'll take my medication and lock in. And then, oh, today I won't take my medication. I won't lock. My mental health will, in a matter of maybe 4 weeks, completely go off the rails. And you'll see a side of me that no one should ever know. I know myself well enough to know that. I am incredibly mentally stable. For now, you know what I mean? You don't play. There's some games you just don't fucking play. I know myself well enough to know that
I am very on the spectrum, and I do not tolerate... I tolerate change fine, because I'm an adult, okay? I can do it, right? But I can't tolerate consistent, it's always changing, every day you have to make it... No. That's how I lose my mind. Weed is fine, but I never, again, like, it's like an event. You know what I mean? I don't have problems with events. It'd be nice. I don't have problems with, like weed is an event where it's like, I'm smoking this with my friends and it's an event, and I have no problem with that. But medication would be, like, actually affecting my, like, day-to-day, do I take it today? Like, I have to think about stuff like that. Totally different. Yeah, when you don't treat weed like an event, you're gonna have a problem. Lesson number 1. Do not use it as any sort of anything. I've seen so many people, way more than you would expect, fall into that trap where they use it as anything other than an event, and then they're just fucked. It's an event. It's a fantastic event, but it's an event. And it has to stay that way, or you don't go into a nice place. No, Adderall would be medication for me. It wouldn't be an event. And if it's medication, and I would have to choose it. Ugh, even thinking about it. Oh my god. I mean, look at me, okay? I am stable, very stable, but only because I'm very, very good at what I do, which is I eat the same thing every day. I wear the same clothes every day. I do the same thing every day. Not to say that I'm not, that's why I like doing stuff with, like, clear, consistent progression, because I'm still doing the same thing every day, but it's different because I'm progressing it. But I don't do variability. That's how I just lose my mind. Not that it matters in the short term. Like, I can go for, like, even, like, a month where every day is random bullshit, but it has to go back. It cannot remain. As long as I know it goes back to normal, then I don't care. I can do it forever. No, but if I got 1 Adderall a month or something, then I would have to choose very carefully what I do with that time. Adderall is prescribed. It's a controlled substance. Excuse me. No, I can't. I told you guys the story about how I took increasingly higher and higher doses of clonazepam and it did nothing. And my doctor got really mad at me. Well, no, she didn't get mad at me. She understood after I explained it. But they tried to prescribe me something because I can't. It takes me, like, on average, like 2 hours to fall asleep. So we tried every sleep medication in the world, and then we tried clonazepam, which is a benzo, and no matter what fucking dose I took, nothing. At the maximum I did, it was like 6 milligrams or something. And at worst, I was like a little blurry and shaky, but I couldn't sleep still. So that's another factor. Like, would I even be able to take whatever medication? Would it even work? Whatever they give me. This pre-job is kicking my ass! So that's why I don't get medicated. I'm not just being a stick in the mud for the sake of it. Either I do something every day or I don't do it. It's that simple. Dude, the worst withdrawals I've ever felt in my entire life was when my PPI, my acid medication, ran out and I couldn't get it prescribed for like a week. Oh my god. I didn't know you could even feel that way, actually. Never, ever again. Exercise makes my ADHD so much worse. In fact, I turn into a completely useless, angry, massive... Like, I turn into someone I do not like when I exercise frequently. I turn into, like... I don't even know, dude. It's
It's like I have no control. Nothing else has ever made me feel like that. No, I don't have OCD or anything. No, definitely no OCD. I know people with OCD. I don't have OCD. I don't need things to be a certain way or anything like that. Like, I won't freak out if they are. I do need things to be a certain way, but in the autism way, not the OCD way. You know what I mean? There's a very, like one of those things where it's like things need to be arranged a certain way. I don't give a shit at all. I'm also not, I also have no psychotic, no paranoia. I'm pretty mentally healthy, honestly. Like, it doesn't, like, with what I'm saying, I don't want you to worry. Like, honestly, I'm pretty good. I know what I'm doing. Like, I just have ADHD, unfortunately. I just don't think that it can be treated easily. Oh my god, this fucking brain drop. Why is it so hard, dude? Like, it's not relenting. I think it's just because the way that the clicker space are just like awkward. I'm lifting the weights to make me angry, yeah, that's the problem. Not to say I don't exercise, I just don't exercise hard. I walk like at least an hour every single day. Which I guess could be considered exercise. But I can't do anything. Like, if it's intense, then it's bad, it goes bad. But it's not, like, I don't know. I mostly just walk for the diabetes. It doesn't really help my brain at all. Hey, here we go. I hate this fucking click, dude. No, another thing about, like, I'm pretty, like, I'm not gonna, like, if things don't come away, like, if, like, for some reason a whole day is thrown out the window, I don't freak out. I'm just like, damn, that day's been thrown out the window. Fuck my life. That's what happens. It's just, like, when it goes on for an extendedly long amount of time. There's a difference there. To the point where anything that causes that would have to be something that I cause intentionally, almost. Like medication I take once in whatever, for instance. I don't have any heart diseases. That's pretty good. Very good, actually. I'm very thankful for that. No, I'm probably not going to run into heart conditions. My family's pretty clear of heart conditions. In fact, I don't know anyone in the family who does have a heart condition. No dementia either. No psychotic disorders. My problem is mostly just immune system issues where the diabetes comes into play. It's just my immune system. That's why I have allergies and eczema and blah, 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 blah. Just got a weird immune system. No, that's pretty much the whole list. Oh my god, fine, I give up. Ugh. I just really want to do the food job. Oh, that's almost so fucking hard. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Oh my god, this level is brutal. I didn't do terrible though. I got like 60 to 100, but wow. Yeah. I mean, I knew today was going to be difficult, but yeah, that was hard. I do hate you. I'm stopping the stream because I knew you were here. Gershi, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Wow. Oh my god. I think by tomorrow it's going to be better, though. Or it's going to start getting better by tomorrow. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to go grab some food and chill out. So, that's what's happening. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Take care.